Yeah, that's the top of the island. 3 pieces of glass on each side, and then 2 down at the end where the shoes are. Yep. The artist at work. They're trying to put the island in place so we can kind of get a visual.
84, son 2 pulgadas para acá. ¿Para acá? Sí. A 84 vamos aquí, güey. 82. ¿Cuántos? 80. Dale más. ¿Cuánto debe estar? Dale más un poquitito. Ahí menos se pasaron. Va, media. Un poquito más, un cuarto. Más. Ahí estoy en 82, 82, sí. Ahí está. 82.
So we can get a visual. It's got to be centered under the tray ceiling. This will be glass shelves for shoes. There's going to be a seating bench on the other end to sit on. This little seat will be right here where he's standing. Poor Mr. Sergio's turning white. He's so good at this. Like, he's a master at this. When he's done sanding, it's like as smooth as a baby's butt. He's so good at it. So the piece of wood that's underneath of it has to go bye-bye, because I literally want it to look like it's floating. So they're going to build the base out of metal, 2 foot by 4 foot long base out of metal, and then another piece will hook onto it that'll go underneath the seating bench. But that way we don't see that white that's underneath there. We don't see the base. It'll literally look like it's floating. Ooh, pretty damn close.
24 and a half. We can move it a little bit.
No, I'm just saying that we're going to want to make sure it's centered with that mirror.
Yes. Correct.
Babysitting my grandbaby dogs. My grand dogs. Tashina and the twins are up in Wyoming visiting her dad and friends, and cousins, so we're babysitting grand dogs. Coda and Bruno. Looks like it's trying to rain. It's gonna or not. It was just going east of us. We've had a good couple days of torrential rain, so it'd be nice if it wouldn't rain. It'd be nice if it just scoot on past us and let us keep drying out. That's what it'd be nice. Hey, young man, you're supposed to be eating dinner. Go to there. You're supposed to be eating dinner. Yeah.
A few hours later.
Okay, so they have a severe thunderstorm happening, and the country club keeps losing power. We don't have power on that side, but we have power on this side. So, I don't know what's happening. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to head home because we have a generator. So, we're going to be okay. So, so much for dinner. Yeah. It is yucky outside. The thunderstorm and the lightning is horrible. Get home, get our jammies. cuddle up and watch a movie. I got home just in time to see there's a ton of mud in my hot tub. Lovely. My pool is nasty, but look, there's a rainbow. Oh my God, I see both sides. How pretty. Got to see a rainbow. Make a wish. Make a wish. Yay. Okay guys, everybody had to go potty. Oh, the sky is clearing. Yay! 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 I love the rainbow. Yay!
The next morning.
So after torrential rain and half of my mulch and dirt from these flower beds went in my pool and hot tub last night, I said, why don't we put rock in here? So they're in the process of putting rock back here. And then the same thing over here. They had put so much mulch around the plants over here, and every time it rains really hard, all the mulch washes away. So I said, I paid a lot of money to have all of these drains put in, only to have the drains clogged with all of the mulch and mud. So we are in the process, we've got a couple trailer fulls. We are in the process of them unloading yards and yards. We're gonna be replacing all this mulch with rock, because last night every one of these drains was completely covered with mulch and mud. So this is all going to become rock, because everything flows downhill. And it flows and it flows and it ends up down there washing away. And I end up with mulch that I've paid dearly for washing away into my yard. And all the drains end up completely covered. So we're working feverishly to get rock put down. Yep. It is an absolute beautiful evening. We've had crappy rain for the last week. The boys' golf tournaments were rainy. Just Wednesday, I think Tuesday was okay. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just horrendous rain. And it's so nice to have a beautiful weekend going so far. It's been a beautiful day so far. Got some vegetables out of the garden today. My cucumbers are just going crazy. The lawn guys were here today working on some lawn mowings. My vegetation looks good though, doesn't it? Yes. Beautiful. The grass looks green. Everything looks beautiful. But it's just nice not to have thunderstorms right now. I'm dog babysitting, and Tashina's dog Coda has just got major anxiety over lightning and thunder. It's horrible. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic weekend. I got a good question for you. Somebody I know is getting divorced after 30 years. And I'm like, okay, how do you make it 30 years and then get divorced? Like, you make it 30 years? Like, what happens that 30 years? Just so what, you just put up with somebody for 30 years? And then you just finally decide to get divorced? Or how does that work? Because I'm just like, I've been with Lamar 20 years. And I'm just like, how do you put in the time and then just walk away? So I'm like, I don't know. You guys need to respond. And Got an airplane up there somewhere. There it is. Way up there. You can hear it. My dog's back there sitting on the driveway. No, but I'm just curious because I'm like, I mean, I can understand if you're with somebody 5 years, 7 years, maybe 10, you know, and you call it quits, but 30 years. 30 years, you put in some time. And you just walk away. So I would love to get everybody's comments. I would love to get everybody's opinions on how you put in 30 years. So what, like half of it you were unhappy and you just put up with it? I'm just trying to make sense of it. Because 30 years is a long time. And I mean, marriage is not easy, you know? Marriage is not easy. You go through shit. I can tell you all kinds of shit I've gone through. But you don't. And there was a few times it seemed like you want to throw in the towel, you know, 10 years ago. When I was going through all that crap and had to get restraining orders and everything. I mean, I'm just like, but you stick in there. You bond together. You for better or for worse, through sickness and health. So I don't know. I just would like your guys' opinions. Please drop some messages below and tell me. Sorry, I'm just drinking my water. Tell me below what your thoughts are on how or why people finally call it quits after 30 years. I'd love to know. So tomorrow is Father's Day, and I hope everyone ends up having a beautiful Father's Day. I don't know how much I will get to record because Lamar's kids don't exactly like being recorded. So we'll see if I can capture some. We're going to go to the country club. There's just a couple kids. I think Lauren and her husband and family are in Bora Bora or something like that. Quite a few of the grandkids are at camps all over. So there's going to be a few people show up. I think I made the reservation for 8 of us. So that means only 5 of them are coming. 5 meaning parents and kids. I don't know, because me, Lamar, and the caregivers 3. So that means 5 other people coming. So we'll see. So anyways, time to get in here and go find my grand dogs. Since I'm supposed to be babysitting them, I think I put them in the backyard to go potty. So, and mine are just sitting up here being babies. Huh? They're just sitting up here being babies, Mom. They're upset because, you know, their favorite person, Nudie, left to go see her cousin tonight. So mine are sulking. They're trying to figure out where she went. Huh? You're being a baby. You're being babies. Come on, we need to go. Oh, there's Bruno dog. There's the Bruno dog. So, yeah.
The next day.
So we're doing a Happy Father's Day gathering. Some of the kids came out. A couple kids, but no grandkids. Well, only one grandchild. Because all the grandkids are away at camp right now. So we are doing a little Happy Father's Day with Lamar here at the country club. So we just got done doing a Father's Day brunch with 2 of Lamar's kids and 1 grandchild. So there was 8 of us, including the caregiver. Tashina and the twins are in Wyoming, seeing her dad. And like I said, Lauren and her family are in Bora Bora. And Leslie's 3 kids are at camp. And LB's other 2 kids are at camp. So basically, everybody's busy. So I am headed to the spa to get my nails and a pedicure real fast because Lamar's taking a nap. So I'm like, hey, and it's raining. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I left all of the dogs with Nisi, and Tashina's dog Coda is got super anxiety. So she's having to hold him because he's terrified of the thunder. So I'm gonna sneak away and go get a pedicure and nails done real fast in this rainy crap. And then we are probably just gonna do our normal pizza for dinner to finish off Father's Day. I've gotta give Lamar all of his Father's Day cards from Tashina and the boys and me when I get back to the house. So let's go enjoy an hour of peace and quiet for a minute, right? Gotta have my nails looking good for next weekend, because next weekend we are going to New Orleans to celebrate Lamar's stepdaddy's birthday. He's 100, and his birthday party is being held at the World War II Museum in New Orleans, and so my nails have to look good. So this is my only chance to get them done today, so in this stupid rainstorm. So let's get in here. So just came out of the spa from getting pedicure and my nails done. Couldn't really film because I had all kinds of hip music playing. I was gonna get demonetized. So anyways, coming out with a pretty blue. I think that'll be good because I'm not sure what I'm wearing Wednesday night for an influencer event for Paragold in Houston. And then I don't know what I'm wearing yet for the birthday party in New Orleans. And then the following week I gotta be in LA, don't know what I'm wearing yet. So this summer blue ought to be perfect. Toes and nails match. So ought to be good. So just getting ready to pull in. I'm sure Coda Bear, Tashina's dog, has probably been going crazy because it sounds like it's been thundering and lightning the whole time I was gone. So I'm sure he's going to be happy to see me so I can hold him. I'm sure Nisi's had him on her lap the whole time I've been gone. He just shakes like a damn leaf. So anyways, I'm going to get inside and get Lamar all of his cards and probably order pizza for dinner so we can have his normal Sunday night dinner that he likes, which will be pizza. Oh, all the dogs are at the door waiting on me, so get in here and get parked. So it's so cute, it's such a family affair. So there's Grandpa. There's the dad over there. 13-year-old and an 8-year-old. So they teach them young, right? Oh my God, how cute. He's having the sand. Like, you're coming to work with your dad today, you're gonna work. How cute is that at 8 years old? 13. I think Diego's around 30, 32. Grandpa's around 60. So cute. Family affair. And there's brother over there, so that's an uncle. Sanding, so we can paint. So they are continuing to lay barrier cloth and put stone everywhere so we can get rid of all this mulch and mud from running everywhere. So landscapers are here today. They are laying barrier cloth and laying rock. And they're picking up all the mulch, putting it in the back so I can use the mulch in other areas of my yard. So busy today. So they're setting up shop over here under Tashina's carport area because they needed to get the table saw out of the closet because they're trying not to create any more dust than possible from the table saw because they're sanding cabinets, and the island cabinet got put into place, so they don't really want to move it out of the way to have the table saw in there. So, and that's okay, because normally they do their work out here anyways, so it's all good. It's all good. And the rain has quit for the day, so we can safely be out here without all rain right now. So, yeah. Oh, Lordy, hey peeps. Hey Vault members. Hey lovelies. Hey, hey, hey. That's all I got to say. So, I'm having to take time out of filming and remodeling to deal with something that we don't normally like to deal with. We do everything in our power to procrastinate from doing this, but sometimes life stops you in your tracks and makes you pay attention to something that you want to put on the back burner. So what, you ask? So you're going to get ready with me while I talk about it real fast. So we have a estate planning attorney stopping by today to update our trusts and our wills. And you hate doing it. Like, it's just a pain in the butt. It's like, really? Like, I gotta take time out of my schedule to do this crap. But, you know, it's been 10 years since we've updated, and it's time to do it again. And you're just like, and that's what people don't understand. They think that just because they do a will or a trust or whatever, at some point in their life, they don't ever have to go back and look at it again. But you know, things change. Things change, situations change, all kinds of things change, and you have to be able to go in and update and refresh, because we haven't touched these wills and trusts since, I think, 2015, 2016, roughly. It's been 10 years. And so things have changed in the last 10 years. Our residence has changed, certain situations in our lives have changed, all kinds of stuff. So anyways, gotta get ready, put this face together here, to be able to meet with this estate planning attorney today, and just update some stuff and go over some stuff. And instead of me asking Lamar to write his obituary, which none of us want to do, I've asked him to write down his life achievements. I think that's the best way to do it, because all of us have lifetime achievements. All of us have achieved certain things in our life that some people may not know. I mean, like, I don't even know if Lamar's kids, and when we ask them, nobody really can tell me what year Lamar played Wimbledon. How many years and what years were they that Lamar played the US Open? They can't tell me. Number one, they weren't born yet. Number two, they've always heard their dad talk about it, but I don't think anybody's ever put the years down. So just say any one of us dies, because we all are going to die. You expect people to know everything about you. Now granted, there is a thing in this world called the internet. And the internet by far can tell us a lot. But there's certain things like Lamar serving in Vietnam. The only way anybody would know this is if he told you, or it was written down somewhere, or we researched it with the government enough to find out and pull his military records that way. But I mean, like, the sad thing is a lot of times when someone passes away, an obituary sometimes has to be come up with like within one day. Well, that doesn't give you really time to reach out to the government, because we all know how fast the government works. So that doesn't really give you a lot of time to reach out to the government to get dates and all that stuff. And I told Lamar, I said, I don't want it to sound like I need you to write your obituary. That's not it. But I do need you to write down key moments, life achievements that have happened with you, so that I can do you justice respectfully and list those things, or vice versa. Like, he needs to know my life achievement. You know, we've talked about it, but just because we talk about it doesn't mean we remember, and we don't have like all this stuff locked in our heads of dates and so on and so forth. Like, I know he served in the Vietnam War, but I don't remember the dates. I remember he played the US Open 7 times and Wimbledon twice, but I don't remember the dates. And so, anyways, it's just good for people to write down their life achievements so that they're somewhere for people to find. But yeah, so people are like, oh, I don't want to think about that. Well, you got to think about it. You know, none of us have been put on this earth to be here forever. All of us have a deadline. Don't know what it is, but we all have deadlines. So anyways, that's what we're working on today. So I've taken time away from everything that's going on right now, so I can kind of get cleaned up and ready. Wow, look at the difference in my arm and my face. I need a spray tan so bad. So that I can get ready to meet with this estate planning attorney. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Yes, we're crunching like crazy. I think everybody's taking a lunch break right now. So the house is quiet, the grounds are quiet, everybody's gone. But yeah, so that's just food for thought, guys. Like, I know we all think we're gonna live forever, but look, my son died at 19, my brother died at 23, you know? And just, when you're in the heat of the moment and you're faced with that devastation, your brain does not work properly. It just doesn't. Take it from somebody that knows. When stuff like that happens, you're just not thinking clearly. And then you kind of get upset with yourself later on, and you're like, oh man, how did I forget that? Oh, I wished I would have remembered to mention that. And then you're mad at yourself because you couldn't remember things. And you're like, how are you supposed to remember things when things take a turn for the worse, and you're left with a mush? I called it a mush mind. Basically, that's what it is. Your brain just goes somewhere else. It's just horrible. Anyways, take a shot. Anyways. I'm gonna finish getting ready here and try to look my best, the best I can, and get ready for this guy. But I hope you all are having a fantastic Monday and things are going good. We have such an amazing group of people in the vault. They are just amazing, and they are growing by leaps and bounds, and I'm so incredibly proud of them. If you've not had time to check out the vault and come join us, join us for a month. Try it out just for a month. All you gotta do is just try it for 1 month. And if you are not thoroughly impressed and blown away with the content that's in there and what we do in our vault coaching sessions on Monday nights, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. We just got done doing a summer sizzle challenge. People lost so much weight and so many inches, and have just started lifelong habits from just doing a 6-week challenge. It's so impressive. I'm so proud of them. So come join us. Come join us. Come have some fun in the vault. We are just a bunch of like-minded people, all striving to be better human beings. And we are a big old family in there. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna finish getting ready here so that I can meet with this gentleman and we can get everything updated like we need to do and get on with life. So have a fantastic day and a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.